I would take a mechanic over a McDonald's worker. So apparently they're saying that educated women think that they're better than blue-collared men. Educated women. And that women would rather date a guy that makes $20 an hour in a suit over blue-collared shirt worker, mechanic, McDonald's, making $30 plus an hour.
More like 40. Like, let me ask you a question. Let's be real. Be real, Jada. Be real. Would you date a man seriously if he was like, hey, I'm the general manager of McDonald's and he makes $100,000 a year? Or would you take somebody who makes $60,000 a year and he works in the office, maybe as an accountant or something?
See, I'm more complex than this. Who's giving me better D? Because that's what it boils down to for me. Okay, sorry. All right.
D is equal. Treatment is equal. Everything is equal. One works at McDonald's.
It's just the title. Like, he's a GM. I can definitely take him. Like, I can date him. Yeah.
So,
I can say that I honestly probably wouldn't be as comfortable to say he's the GM at McDonald's. I mean, just because of the pedestal that I put myself on and where I...
Oh, McDonald's is beneath you.
No, I would have to tell people, my
husband
owns the McDonald's franchise. Like, he owns...
But what if he doesn't? He doesn't. That's a capaholic.
Stop lying. Yeah, stop lying.
I'm basically willing to run with.
Like, yeah, I kind of see him on the one on 42nd Street.
So basically for you and I, for Amanda and I both, it's a little bit uncomfortable to say that my man is working for McDonald's. That is wrong. I know my wrongs. I'm righting my wrongs. You know what I'm saying? That is very, very messed up for me to even have to pause and think, because it's a man working on having an honest job, and so what? That's the title. It is,
and
what
it pays very well too.
He's working and growing in a business, and that's cool. I admire that.
Anything in the fast food industry is just kind of just going to turn me off.
And in a way, because it's like in a way, I feel like you're a settler. You're someone that, I don't know, maybe you were working as a cook and then but you were there too long for me if that's how it started.
That is actually a great point, because what did Alan say? You get promoted to $30 an hour, $30+ an hour once you're there after a certain time. So why were you here so long?
Well, maybe, does that not show consistency?
Yeah, that's consistency, but I don't know. I'm not
Look at you trying to find the light.
If somebody starts at a job and they climb their ways to a GM, I have more respect than if you were a GM at one place and now you're just bouncing around. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're trying to find a home versus actually really achieving, your full potential at wherever you're at. If a girl that I was about to start dating was like, hey, I'm a GM at McDonald's, I'd be like, this is a no for me, dog.
See?
Shout out to Aaron. I think for me, the real reason is the person that you date is a reflection of you. It's just a simple fact that people's perspectives is reality. And it doesn't matter about what the reality is, especially nowadays. So the perspective of somebody even working for McDonald's, even if they are making six figures, is going to make my spouse look bad, which is going to make me look bad, like you dating somebody who works for McDonald's. And I can't have that on my name and my image. So I would say no, but...
Damn, all the people that work for McDonald's right now probably looking at us.
Shout out to McDonald's though, like, you know what I'm saying?
Don't hate us.
Dip the fries in ice cream.
I want to go back to the point on the consistency and the growth, because I feel like once you're in any job for that long, you're expected promotion, like you're expected growth in that company. But it's like, that's what they owe you, kind of, like, what do you owe yourself?
That's what I'm saying. And I'm a person that I'm intrigued. Like, it impresses me when somebody is like ambitious and they have more, like you're dreaming bigger. Like, I like a big dreamer or someone who has like bigger goals set. So for me,
yeah, absolutely.
I don't know, like.
Well, I mean, no, guys. Hold
because
on.
it's just like, is your goal for like this many years to just get at the top ranking of McDonald's?
Well, I mean, like at some point we have to start to balance out what is this person's actual characteristic. They've shown a way to progress in their life and progress in their field on a consistent basis. And maybe they might go from a cook to a GM. That's honorable and admirable, because most times cooks don't turn into GMs. They go and get a GM from somebody else and somewhere else before they actually hire their own and promote their own. But if, let's say if that person's like, yo, you know what? I want to become a regional manager where I'm, doing the whole state or the whole tri-state area. That could be $250,000 a year. That could be $500,000. You can still grow up not grow up, but go up.
But most people, believe it or not, are in those situations, whether they work for Verizon or they work for, Radio Shack. Is there still a Radio Shack? I don't know.
No, Radio Shack.
Whatever. So yeah, but most people, work in businesses and then their goal is to grow in the business. So honestly, this is making us look bad because this is
we're really superficial.
I said for myself anything with the fast food.
What about retail? What if I said he's a GM at Forever 21?
If you're in school or something, I don't know. You gotta be.
Why you gotta be?
I don't know.
Okay, but let me tie it back to the prompt saying educated woman. So if I'm educated and I have and I'm like in school or I've got my degree and I have something more going for myself and I have like goals that I want to obtain with this degree that I, obtained, we're stuck on Forever 21. We're stuck on McDonald's.
There's a lot of women and men that are graduates with degrees, multiple degrees, and ain't making any money. But actually, more often, they make less money than the people who actually don't go to school and find a trade. So for anybody who's educated to then think because of my education or because of my degree, this piece of paper that I was able to pay for, that puts me at a pedestal to say, hey, look, you have a job, I have a job, your job has a bad stigma, i.e. McDonald's, but yet you make $100,000 and I've been making $50,000 and I'm at a dead-end job at a corporate office and I'm never getting outside this cubicle. There has to be a certain balance.
Like, honestly, I like a man that works. I like a man that goes to work and takes care of responsibility. So the fact that, you said McDonald's, it threw me off, but I definitely wouldn't mind dating a blue collar worker.
Yeah, I feel like titles
all of us
matter. Well, yeah, because I would take a mechanic over a McDonald's worker.
Even if he makes less?
I feel like the title is more respectable. Like, I'm okay with telling people like, oh yeah, my boyfriend's a mechanic.
I changed my mind, y'all. Hey. Hey, I changed my mind. I can date him if he works at McDonald's as a GM.
Fuck out of here.
I can do it.
As a GM?
Yeah.
Think about that 89?
I'm just thinking about it. Like, it's really not that deep. I think that we let other people's perspective about us and how they feel affect our choices that we make in life, and that's what holds a lot of people back. Mm-hmm. And I think now that I'm letting my brain exercise a little, I really am not that shallow. Like, I'm the type of person that can take you for who you are, and if you work and you do what you got to do, and you make sure you maintain a certain lifestyle that works for me, and because that's what I'm going to do for myself, then we're cool. Like, wherever you work is your business. Now, when I go out and hang out with my friends, I am going to, put a little dash of seasoning on the title, but at the same time, I respect it. I can work with it.
We care so much about the reality, care so much about the perspectives of others or opinions of others in our day-to-day life and our relationship life. Now, here's one thing that would make me really not respect you as a blue-collared worker, is if you come to me and you seem ashamed to tell me your title or your job or your work, whatever it is, or if you fabricate it, automatically know that you shame yourself for working there. So I gotta treat you with that same shame. Like, I just can't, like, if you like, yeah, I work at McDonald's. Then I'm like, damn, nigga, McDonald's? But if you like, yo, I work at McDonald's, and you said that to me with a stern face, and you stood on that, but all right, I respect it.
Keep the confidence.
Yeah. And I think that's all that matters. To me with
confidence, period.
Yeah.
Somebody gotta work. Listen, people gotta... See, I'm spitting because I'm getting passionate. People got to understand you have roles in life, and not everybody's going to be at a podcast. Not everybody's going to be an actor, an actress, a movie star.
It's not always going to be something fancy.
A CEO. Sometimes you just got to be like, yo, I'm a blue-collar worker. I'm serving the people as well as making and maintaining my own life. If you are a mechanic, there's nothing wrong with being a mechanic. You know what I'm saying? Because you're technically helping people on a day-to-day life. You are actually helping society run.
I feel like everybody kind of has I care what other people think, even if it's just a little bit. Mm-hmm. But I feel like in talking about this, I feel like I myself would be ashamed to date someone.
I mean, we all reacted.
Exactly.
Before we even got to
I can't really say that it's about like having to explain it to other people. It's really just for myself. I think that women do miss out on the dating pool because when they hear blue-collared worker, those jobs aren't really as respectable in this day and age, and they're probably just assuming that they're broke.
I can agree.
I think that they just don't realize how much money that they actually do make.
Yeah, they're not rich. They're just stable.
No, but I agree because, for example, if I see somebody in the store, I'm gonna be nice to you, and I'm gonna like, if you spark good conversation with me, like it depends. Like, I'm not just gonna judge you off for it. A person like me, I might end up talking to the person that, is the blue collar worker or whatever, because again, like I don't just.
But what if he real cute?
That's what I'm saying. If you real cute, what up? If you come out looking like Brown Thor, it's work. Like what? Aquaman. Fine, you back to what you need help with that paperwork? I'm the.
You need help keeping count.
Listen, can I get some free fries since we talking now?
That's definitely me. But the second you let me get your number, no.
What?
I don't know. That's funny.
You gonna flirt and then double?
I do that.
That's so
I love
childish.
to flirt though, so I can see myself flirting with I'm gonna definitely.
It's a no with a smile too.
You just love, you love declining. It's a no with a smile.
I might give you my number. If I answer, it's questionable. I might not answer, but I might.
No, don't give anybody my number. You can take my Instagram.
That's cool. I'll start with the Instagram.
I need more followers.
I've always gotten a number from there.
You can follow me on Instagram.
My flirty behavior gets me in trouble. So.
Oh, for sure.
I don't even be meaning it most of the time, but I just do it.
Yo, what is that about? What is that?
I don't know. It's
Y'all
just
like
fun.
attention?
It's just like, I don't know. I just like it. I liked the garbage men when I was, because I used to have a good view of the garbage men coming to my
Oh yeah, I saw you
Jersey
actually
City.
made a post about that.
Mm-hmm. And every time I would hear the garbage truck, I would get off work late, and then I would just be up all night, and I would hear the garbage truck, and I would go, and I'd be looking out the window because I would forget my garbage sometimes outside. So it started off with me rushing to get my garbage out, and then I used to be like, well, damn, who these people? They find us out. And the next thing you know, I just always caught myself looking for the garbage, like, who coming today? Like, they were so sexy. I thought they were the finest black. That's when I started saying, yo, New Jersey got the finest black men. New Jersey got the finest black. Then I was like, I'm never going back to Connecticut. And that's how my love for Jersey started.
Jersey.
You come from New York.
Oh yeah, you were in Connecticut.
They were so strong, and it was just, and I'm just like, I love me a strong man.
I wouldn't want to have to, and I'm a pusher when I'm dating someone. Like I want to push you to be better. I don't want to feel like I have to do that because I'm not comfortable with what you do. So I feel like just drop the pride. Please let me know that with whatever you're doing, we're gonna be good. I make this much amount of money. You make that. We can do we'll have a life. We'll have goals. We gonna be good.
You know what I thought about? If somebody has a blue collar job, whatever it may be, right? Fast food, retail, mechanic, garbage disposer, right? No matter what it is, if you're stable, it shouldn't be an issue unless somebody's comfortable with where they're at and not going forward.
Well, that's what I meant when I was talking about being a settler. Like, I didn't mean like, it is a good personality trait, but I think someone who's so comfortable with just being in a certain job for so long without another plan, that's what makes me like not really agree with that. But again, if you're a person that's working in a company and you keep making new accolades, progressing, and you have a plan, you're doing something with your savings, you're investing, stuff like that, all right, cool, then there's a future with us. But if someone is just comfortable sitting in this job, in this position, or whatever it is, and not wanting to take things to another place or follow their dreams and, or whatever, invest in something. I don't know what else. But I just don't see myself with someone that long that's in that same company.
So with that being said, Amanda, you go ahead and close it out.
Guys, coming into 2023, we're coming in with positive energy. So we're going to close out on this note. It says, if you keep focusing your attention on your dream life, you'll attract everything needed to exist at that frequency. We want to say dating a blue-collared man is absolutely okay. They make a lot of money. They're great people. You'll find great men, and they're not to be counted out. Can we go to McDonald's tonight? I want to see what the GM look like.
It's been fun, guys. Make sure you tune in. Like YouTube, subscribe, tell a friend, tell your cousin, auntie, and
Blue collar worker.
Date box coming to you soon.
Love you.